And welcome back, fans, to an all-new season of the Ultimatum. And don't worry if you missed last season, you could catch up on that later. But for now, here's a quick recap of how this event works. 4 racers enter each race. Each racer's positions are chosen at random. Each racer continues until they lose. Only one racer leaves victorious. There will be 4 races per season. At the end of the season, the 4 race winners will race to declare an overall season winner. And at the end of 4 seasons, each season winner will face off to find the Ultimatum Grand Champion. And today's racers look like they just drove out of the showroom at the SEMA Auto Show.
Great! Now let's get a closer look at them and meet today's racers.
Up first is Alejandro Gaspar, a bus driver from San Antonio, Texas, in this beautiful custom 1953 Cadillac. And man, he must love driving. He drives a bus, a lowrider, and even customized that Cadillac so he could carry around his soapbox racer at all times. And his race position will be number 2.
And he's followed by Danny Tavares, who works as a translator in Salt Lake City, Utah. And he's in this 1975 Datsun Sunny pickup truck. And his race position will be number 3.
Next up is Palmero Nunez, a real estate agent from Los Alamos, New Mexico, in this sweet-looking 1983 Chevy Silverado pickup. And his race position will be number 1.
And finally, we have Roy Evans, a marine biologist from Honolulu, Hawaii. And coming from that sunshine paradise, it's no wonder that he's in our only convertible. It's the 1975 Cadillac Eldorado. And his race position will be the only one that's left, number 4.
Awesome! Now let's bring this event to life and get up to the roof to get this race started.
Here we are at the roof, ready to kick off an all-new season. In the pole position, it's Palmero Nunez in the Chevy Silverado. And 1 lane over, it's the bus driver, Alejandro Gaspar, in the 1953 custom Cadillac.
Now let's keep the chatter as low as these riders and get to that countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go! Whoa! Did you see that? Over the jump!
Cadillac across the line and the Silverado right behind.
Both go hard into the wall, and whoa! One of them goes up in smoke!
I'm sure they'll get that taken care of while we do the replay.
Wow, 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 wow. Did you just see what happened?
Of course I did. I'm in the same broadcast booth as you.
Palmero crashed his Silverado into the building.
Al, we look out the same window.
And that crash turned him around midair and slammed him back onto the track in reverse. Are you seeing this?
Al, we're literally at the same desk watching the same replay on the same screen. In fact, we sit so close, you usually end up drinking my coffee instead of yours.
I was wondering why my hot chocolate tasted off.
Al, there's only 3 things off around here. First of all, you, and second and third is both racers were off the jump. One racer even going off backwards.
And once they got to the boulevard, Palmero Nunez gave that Silverado all it had. But trucks already aren't known for being aerodynamic going forward. It must have been even less so going in reverse.
And he only caught up after the line, in time to go slamming into the tires, almost catching that beautiful truck on fire. But I'll tell you one thing that is definitely on fire, Al. Our scorecard. Because with that win, Alejandro Gaspar just sent Palmero and his Silverado back to Los Alamos. Alejandro may have to add fire truck to the list of things he drives if he keeps his performance this hot. Back at the roof for round 2. Our bus driver shifts over one lane into the pole position.
And looking to send that bus driver back to the depot, it's Danny Tavares in the 1975 Datsun Sunny.
Good luck to both racers.
3, 2, 1, go!
Off they go!
Through the turns!
Sunny has a huge lead!
They both hit the wall!
But only the Sunny makes it across.
Wow! Let's see it again! That was a great round. Alejandro's Cadillac actually had the lead going down Beacon Hill.
But Danny Tavares had an easier time throwing that lighter, smaller Sunny around the turns through the Sidewinder.
And that gave him a chance to pick up speed for a big lead coming into the jump.
But when he landed, he was unable to keep that tail end of that small pickup from spinning around, and he goes into the wall in the boulevard.
And it looks like Alejandro's Cadillac had the same exact problem. Maybe he shouldn't have converted it into a pickup to carry his soapbox racer. Or maybe he should have just hopped in that soapbox car and tried to catch up to Danny Tavares. Would we have counted that as a win?
Al, focus. Just like Danny Focus, turning his little pickup back around and crossing the line for a win. A win which results in us saying goodbye to our bus driver.
And his soapbox car.
Al, what did I just say? Focus. Now it's time for all of us to focus on the final round. The Datsun Sunny is now in lane 1.
And speaking of Sunny, from Hawaii, Roy Evans joins us in his convertible Eldorado, looking for an upset victory. But really, no matter what happens, who can be upset in a convertible?
For the last time today, good luck to both racers.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do it! Holy Honolulu!
Datsun over the jump! Off the walls and all alone! Datsun is over the line!
Wow! One last replay, Barry! Whoa! Did you see that, Barry?
Al, don't you dare even start that again! Roy Evans is completely unable to keep that land yacht of a Cadillac on the track, and the Sidewinder takes a bite out of its first victim of the season.
Man, I guess I was wrong during the intro. I guess you can be upset in a convertible, because landing on your head does not look like fun. And I'm sure catching on fire is no picnic either.
And that just shows how important it is to wear a safety helmet.
Yeah, I never wore a helmet as a kid on my BMX bike.
Oh, I can tell, Al. I can tell. And something that Danny Tavares could probably tell is that he had this race all locked up if he could just get across the line. That's why he takes it easier on the jump this time, which paid off because he was only able to lightly brush against the wall after landing the jump. And then he uses the other wall to slow himself down as he crosses the line.
And that's good that he slowed that truck down, because he'll need to keep that little Datsun in tip-top shape. Because as today's Ultimatum winner, he also secured his spot in the season finals. I guess you could say Danny Tavares translated his performance into a win and a spot in the finals. Get it? Because he works as a translator.
Al, you must be one too, because you just translated a wrap-up into another one of your comedy routines.
Thanks, Barry.
See, fans, that's why I am not a translator, because that was not a compliment. But if you like today's race, you can compliment us by hitting that like button and sharing this video.
And if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel so you can watch all our other tournaments and events.
And be sure to join us next time as we return to the Ultimatum, where it's going to feature all-American muscle cars.
In the meanwhile, be sure to check out our playlist to catch up on all our other tournaments and events. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, check out our shorts channel and subscribe.